I'm Mrs. McDonald, and this weekend I decided to make a vlog. It's Mother's Day weekend, and we had a really busy weekend, did a lot of fun things. And so I just decided that since I hadn't vlogged for a while, I would vlog. Although some of it I just took pictures instead of like videos. But anyhow, on Friday, I got to go to 2 baseball games. Sammy had a baseball game, and Nathan had a baseball game. They were both at the same time, and of course, different places. So I had decided I'd watch the first hour of Sammy's, and then I'd go to Nate's. Sammy's team won. And I think they're like 6-1 or something like that. But anyhow, they had a really good game, and Sammy got 2 RBIs. And I just got to film a tiny bit of Sammy playing, like a little bit. And so I have a little clip from that. And then whenever I got to Nate's game, it was practically over, and they were not doing very well. But Nate was having fun anyhow. And I have a little tiny blurb of whenever Nathan was warming up.
Hey Matt, play more of your position.
Then on Saturday, we went to somewhere we had never been before, and it's just a place in Grafton, Ohio, and it has paintball, which we didn't do paintball, but I had gotten some reduced price Groupon tickets and went with one of my friends. She has 2 kids, and then another guy from Denmark, which is an exchange student, and so we wanted to get my 3 younger boys together with her kids. So we went there, and I have a lot of little clips of them on this ropes course, which was really, really fun. It was fun to watch the kids. So I wanted to show some of that. I thought that was fun.
Oh. Go, Sammy, go. Oh. Go, Sammy. Whoa! Whoa! Don't look down, look out. Woo! He's probably not heavy enough to...
Good job.
Well, it is going to make it harder.
Well, hey, Nate, you notice there's a little ring on the pole you can stand on to get those on and off.
What?
That makes absolute
How am I supposed to get off this?
Told you that wasn't the question.
Crap, no, I'm stuck.
Where did Sammy go?
Hang on.
I don't even know where Sammy is.
Hang on, I'm going to do a video here.
Come Sammy on the zip line. Woo! Hi, Sammy!
I don't even remember what we did Saturday night when we got home. Oh, mainly Sammy was working on making a cake for me, which I was really happy about that because I wanted him to make me one last year, but he didn't. But this year he did, and he made it all from scratch. And so he cooked it last night, and then this morning we got up, went to church, of course, and we came home, and I was going to rest, but that didn't happen because I had too many other things I wanted to do, and I ended up getting so tired. So what did I do today? I moved my little chicks from the little pen in the barn to the big stall in the barn so that I could get my turkeys out of my bathtub and put them in their pen in the barn. And one funny story is that when our turkeys were living in our bathtub, which we have a bathroom that we don't use the bathtub, and besides that, I clean it really well. And whenever we get new little chicks, we often keep them in the bathtub for just like 2 or 3 days. Well, we kept the turkeys in there for like 10 days. Well, let me tell you something about turkeys. Once they're about 5 days old, they can jump out of the bathtub. And there were a few times that they did. And I believe it was Saturday, you know, like in the middle of the night between Friday and Saturday, I heard the distress peep, because usually they're just peep, 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 peep. But if one of them jumps out of the bathtub and they're in the bathroom by themselves, they're going peep, 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 because they're scared. So I run in there and I pick them up and I put them back in the bathtub. Well, I heard this distress peep. I go in there and here there's a turkey in the toilet. And it was okay. It was above water except for its feet. But it was in the toilet. And I don't think I've ever in my life met anyone who has ever said that they had a turkey in their toilet. So here it happened for me, because weird things happen for me. But anyhow, the turkeys are now in the barn where they belong. My bathroom will be clean tomorrow, but I refuse to clean it today because I also was doing a lot of other work today. Here I'm enjoying my chicks. These are the turkey chicks. They're 8 days old. All 8 lived 8 days. They're still in the house. I think this is the longest we've ever kept any in the house. They're in the bathtub. It seems to be a great, safe place for them. We can close the door. We don't worry about the dogs. This one's strutting. It just all cracks me up. Anyhow, I cleaned up the pen for them to finish their last day and a half or so in the house. For Mother's Day, the biggest thing I wanted, other than appreciation from all of my children, was to hear from my son Danny. And I hadn't heard from him for a few months because he's not living at home and he's away. And he actually called me tonight. I was so happy when he called me tonight. And he's very, very tired because he was away for quite a while, and he's going to call me again tomorrow. But all day, I just kept thinking of my son and how much I wanted to see him and how much I wanted to hear from him. And I finally got to hear from him, so that was probably the best thing that happened on Mother's Day. But also, when we got home from church, Sammy decorated my cake. And so I was really happy because I have wanted that. He knows it because I bugged him last year. But I loved that he made a cake for me. Also for Mother's Day, Maggie got me a bag of, they're like Reese cups, only they're organic. And they're really, really good. And so she got me those. And my husband yesterday gave me some chocolate-covered strawberries. And those disappeared really fast. And today, of course, we got the apple tree. I got the strawberries, I got the cake, and then my son Jack, he and his wife came over, and they brought me a picture frame with a picture from the wedding of us with Jack, like Mother's Day, you know, and then one of him with his new wife. So that was nice. And what was really funny is here we are at the house. We had 7 dogs at the house. Of course, we did not let them all loose together because that would have been really stupid. But we had our 4 dogs.
There'd be some bloodshed.
There would be bloodshed, yes. We had our 4 dogs, which our 4 dogs are Lily. She does not get along with all dogs, so we make sure that she's not with the wrong dogs. She's a wonderful. She's a wonderful dog, but we don't always trust her. And then we have, she's protective. She likes to tell the other dogs, hey, don't bother that person. But anyhow, we have Lily, and then we had Oakley, and Oakley goes absolutely crazy whenever strangers are around. We do not trust him. He would rip a person apart if they tried to hurt us. I know that. So that feels good. You feel good knowing you have a dog that would protect you, but at the same time, when you're having company, you kind of want to lock him up. So we had Lily, Oakley, and then we had Toby and Corey, the 2 golden retrievers who are like derp-de-derp-de-derp. and then we had a friend come over for a little while, and she brought, wait, she didn't come next. Next came my son Jack and his wife Olivia, and they brought my grandpuppy, Flex. So we'll have a little video or a picture. I took a picture of Flex, my grandpuppy. And then our friend came over and she had her golden retriever. And I took a little picture of him because after he ran around with our golden retrievers in the yard, he got put in the car because we have chickens and he doesn't have the fence that keeps him away from the chickens. And we were afraid he was going to, you know, hurt our chickens. And so he ended up in the car. And then they have a new puppy, and the puppy's like a little corgi puppy. And so he was in here. So there will be a picture of the corgi puppy. But anyhow, all in all, as you can see, it was a very, very busy Mother's Day weekend. And it was all topped off. Like, the best things were that I got to see my friend and we had fun at the ropes course, that I got to see the baseball games, and that I got my new apple tree and my chocolate covered strawberries and my peanut butter cups, and mostly that Sammy made my cake, and I was so happy about that, and that I got to hear from my son Danny. So that's what I did for my Mother's Day weekend. I hope that you had fun on your Mother's Day weekend, and you know, whatever you did, I hope it was fun, and I hope that you honored your mother in some way. Talk to you later. Bye.